And I had finished high school and then went to spend a year with them and learned how to type. And then in 42, my father died in January. In November, the Americans came.
Yeah.
And I wasn't at home when my dad died. I was with my sister, Esther. And, as I said, she was my mother, really. And then I came back to Casablanca and started to work with the Americans. And the rest is history. But anyway. Okay, you ask questions. I gotta go pee-pee after a minute.
Okay, do you want to stop for a second? You can pause it.
Pause it.
Pause it. Anyway, she's coming back.
Yeah, most of them are by marriage.
Right. Yeah.
The blood ones.
Yeah, there aren't that many.
No.
Yeah.
Lisa and all her brothers and her children.
Yeah.
And Edmond and his daughter and Yvette and her son. I mean, there was blood there.
Yeah.
But the majority were
came in.
intermarried.
Yeah. So it doesn't make sense. But so anyway, so that's Estrella who we were talking.
Right.
And then
Joe.
Yeah, and then
you got Joe there
and then
in between.
Came Joe, right? And then
okay,
he
Joe
went in the
had
army.
5 kids.
He had 5 kids, And here comes those.
Movie's over.
Put another one on.
Julie, am I boring you?
No! I love this, but I have to eat a Moroccan cookie while I listen.
So Joe got married to who?
To Esther.
Esther, right. And then when did that, when did that happen?
And it happened in Casablanca. Esther was from Fez.
Yeah.
And hello, my darling.
Hi. We're doing an interview with Grandma, with great grandma. Yeah, so you have to listen to the questions and the answers very closely. Listen. So.
Oh, you learn all about grandma. This is for your children.
That's right.
When you're grown and married, this is for your children.
And they can play the tape.
You know that?
The tapes, the great grandma tapes.
Yeah.
So he married Esther, and
he married Esther
in Casablanca, and she was from Fez, and
she's from Fez, and they had George.
They had George. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, George, who we met.
Right.
Okay.
George Madeleine.
Yeah.
George, who married Madeleine, but I won't go into all that.
Right.
He's a surgeon.
Yeah, right.
Pierre. Who married Hélène. Pierre is an engineer working for himself, very well to do. And Hélène, oh my God, you would love Hélène.
Oh, really?
They're out in the country. She writes books, textbooks.
Oh, okay.
She is from a Catholic family, but she couldn't care less.
Oh, yeah.
She's not religious.
Right.
And they had 2 boys. First, George had a boy and a girl. You met the boy. Stéphane. And the girl is Diane.
Right. And they're my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pierre has this brainy wife who
Ellen,
still writes books.
Yeah. Every
French country in the world is using her texts, anthologies, literature. Brain.
Yeah.
She's wonderful.
And he's an engineer.
And you know what? We're very friendly, she and I. Just lovely. Yes. She's had 2 children. One is president of some. Pierre and Hélène had 2 children. Philippe et Catherine.
Philip and who?
Catherine.
Catherine.
Catherine. C-A-T-H-E-R-I-N-E.
Right.
And Catherine is a reporter. And Philippe is a president of some company.
Yeah.
And also, he married a woman. She's gorgeous, beautiful girl who is a PhD in literature. She is also, oh wow, she's way up there. Very, very bright.
Yeah.
They have 4 beautiful children, 1 boy and 3 girls.
Wow.
Justin, Marie, I don't know the names. You see how the family is
yeah.
just
All over the place, everywhere.
They multiply.
Yeah.
Yes. Last count was 200 when Mama was alive.
Right.
I lost count.
Yeah.
And all right, after Pierre, there was Michel.
Okay, yeah.
Michel is a pharmacist.
Uh-huh.
She married Caton and divorced him. You met Caton, you had dinner with him.
What?
At his house.
Oh, right, yeah.
Fabrice's father.
Oh, right, okay, so this is Michelle Fabrice's mother. Okay.
Right.
Okay, and this is going to be,
And,
right.
and she divorced him, and now she's living with a guy. She's been living with this guy for about 20 years. She's very happy with him. They're not married.
But what is Fabrice's dad's name again?
What's it?
Fabrice's father's name?
Caton. K-A-T-A-N. Claude Caton.
And then, so they had Fabrice.
Benjamin.
And Fabrice's brother.
Fabrice and Agnès. You met Agnès.
And yes, right, my
Right.
sister.
That's Michel's children.
Right.
And Michel is the third
Yes.
of my brother Joe.
Joe and Esther.
The fourth one is Claude. He's sick now with prostate cancer. He's a stomatologist, surgeon of the head. Oh, he's 5 kids. Very, very successful. Very.
Claude has 5 kids.
Yeah. No, Joe's 5 kids.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Oh
that's
my
the
God,
fourth.
the mother used to sit down with them when they were 2 years old, taught them how to read.
When there were 2. All
They
of
were
them.
2. I remember taking George when he was 3. At
My father.
no,
George, the son.
George Sabat.
Yeah.
You met him, Madeleine's
Yeah.
husband. Right. He's 71.
He said you remember taking him when he was
When
3.
he was 3 years old, I took him with me. I was babysitting, if you will, and took him with me to show to my friends. And I told them, Madeleine, if you can read. And they said, oh, cool it, get away. I said, all right, give me something. They grabbed newspaper and showed it to him. And lo and behold, he was reading the 3 years old. The headlines, of course.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So I'll never forget that. Georges was reading when he was 3 years old.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Anyway, so that's Georges, Pierre, Michel, Claude had 3 children,
Benjamin.
married also a dentist.
Wait,
Chocolate or cookie?
Claude and
turn
Jacqueline.
around this way. This way.
Claude had 3 children,
It doesn't
Yeah.
work on
and then who were they?
Claude had 3 children, Judith,
Judith.
Charlotte, and Michael.
Okay.
And they are all very successful, very smart, and very well to do, and very all of that.
Who was his wife? Claude's wife. Who did he marry?
He married a dentist, Jacqueline.
Oh, okay.
Jacqueline Elbaz. Her last name was E-L-B-A-Z, Elbaz. Very, very lovely girl, very lovely girl. He didn't want me to see him. I called him, I said, I want to come and see you. He's got prostate cancer that has metastasized all of the body.
Oh, so he's,
And he said, no,
One
I
of the
want you to
chocolates
remember
that
me
the
the way I
people
was. I
got
want
us.
you to
oh, I'm
see
so
me.
sorry. I didn't know he was in such bad condition. Yeah.
So anyway, so much for Claude, and his children are lovely, they're beautiful. The first girl...
And his wife has died.
Oh, no.
She's there.
She's working in his office, you know. They were both dentists, but he was a dental surgeon. Just did surgery of the whole head. And she was a dentist, so now he's not working, so she's taken over the business. But they've got a chateau in the country, they've got...
Yeah, all this stuff.
They're very well-to-do.
Nice.
And the first girl, Judith, married a guy who did Polytechnique. You know what Polytechnique is?
I forget.
Oh my God, it's the Harvard of Paris,
Oh, okay.
of the French people. When you go to Polytechnique, your chances of being a president of the country are
very good.
on top, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're 90%. That is, if you so wished.
Yeah.
Because every president of
Has
the country when he is a polytechnicien,
Yeah.
he's got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Judith married a polytechnician.